Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing great. It has been a busy and very challenging week for many people. And I wanted to actually come in here and talk to you guys a little bit about why your business needs a blueprint for 2025. If you do not have one, you definitely want to listen up because it is critically important for many reasons. And I'm going to go over some of those reasons today. So let me just share this into my group and we will get going. So if you don't know me, my name is Lisa Balthaser. I am a business growth catalyst, and I help you to create recurring revenue to reach six figures and beyond in 6 to 12 months by leveraging AI systems, processes, content, campaigns, and technology. And I do that in a variety of ways. And one of the wonderful things that I offer every single year to everybody who works with me, and I offer this to the public, is a business planning workshop. And today I wanted to actually talk a little bit about, if you have not enrolled yet, why you want to and why you need a business plan, why it is so critically important. Even if you are a small business, even if you are a solopreneur, it doesn't matter. When you have a plan, it's a lot easier to do a lot of things. So we're going to talk about some of those things today. So let me just go ahead and share this. Facebook was giving me some challenges there. No surprise there. So we will get going here, and I'm going to talk about five different reasons why you want to have a blueprint for your success in 2025. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about, and I kind of alluded to this a little while ago, and I'm sure you caught that, is your results or your goals. Okay, that is the very first reason, and that is a huge reason that you really do want to pay attention to, because if you do not have a plan to reach your goals, how do you plan on getting there? I can't even tell you how many entrepreneurs that I've worked with over the years who don't create business plans. They have these goals, but there's no plan to actually reach the goals. So when you don't plan on how you're going to get to the goals, I don't know how you expect to actually reach them. So first thing is reaching your goals, getting results and reaching your goals. Okay. And I lump those two into one because if you are hitting your goals, or if you are striving to hit your goals, you're going to get results. Okay. So some of the results that you get, if you don't have a plan, they're going to be haphazard. They're going to be all over the place. There's no straight path to where you're going. But when you have a business plan, when you have a plan in place and you know exactly how you are going to hit your goals, which is one of the things that I help you with, that allows you to know day in and day out what you need to do, know from month to month what you're going to be doing. You have a whole plan. And when I help you to create the business plan, okay, when I help you to create the business plan, I actually help you to show you how to market it, and I show you exactly the things that you need to do to actually reach your goals. So not only do we put the plan together, okay, in the business planning workshop, we talk about the financials, we talk about the marketing, we talk about all of those things. So All of those reasons are reasons that you need to join the business planning workshop. Okay. Having that plan can really be the transformation that your business needs to see in the new year. Okay. Not only that, when you go through the business planning workshop with me, and the workshop is in 2 weeks, okay, you will learn so much, and you will be able to go and execute that right away, execute some of the things right away, so that you are able to actually see some of those results this year. Okay. So not only will it help you to plan out next year in fine-tuned detail, because you are going to have a plan that touches on everything from the numbers, how much you're charging, how you're going to hit your numbers, to the marketing plan. You're going to have all of that by the end of the workshop. Okay. This is not something that you come to and you just listen. This is something where you are going to come to the workshop and we are doing your business plan together. Okay. We are doing it together. Okay. I have it slotted for about 4.5 hours. It is a full half day. But you definitely want to get into that. Let me put the link up there for you in case you want to go register for it. If you are in WPN Women in Business or my Facebook group, DM me. Okay. And I will give you a special code. Those 3 groups only. So when you have your plan in place, you are going to hit your goal. Not only hit your goals, you're going to get your results. You're going to get higher results than you have gotten before. And in addition to that, this goes under results and hitting your goals. You're going to see dependable results. Okay. So what a lot of you guys are doing out there is, you have this loose plan in your head and you're putting things out there to try to reach your goals. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm so far away. Well, that's because you didn't know how exactly you were going to reach those numbers. So now it's coming up to crunch time at the end of the year, and you didn't have a plan to execute reaching those numbers. Okay. The second reason 2, the first one is hit your goals / results. Okay. That's a big one. That's a big one for many of you, because I know a lot of you are not reaching your goals. A lot of you are not getting results. And I've been hearing from you, and I've been hearing how challenging it is for you. Okay. But I am here to help you put a plan together to actually get results in 2025. And if you want to work with me after that, that is great, because I will help you to implement that plan. Okay. The second reason that you need a blueprint for success for 2025 is simply growth. Okay. Do you have a growth plan for your business? How do you plan on growing? Do you want to scale? If you want to scale, do you have that plan put together? I will help you when we talk about how you're going to reach the numbers. Okay. We'll also talk about your offers. Okay. So this is not just a business plan. This is a business and marketing plan that lays out everything for the year for you in a way that makes it easy to go through and know what you're doing every single month to actually reach your goals and to see growth and to get results. Okay. Very, very, very important things for your business if you're going to stay in business. And I am here to help you to put all of that together so that you don't have to struggle with those things. Okay. Because when you have that plan, you really have a blueprint to follow for the entire year. And I'm going to show you how to use that business plan and how to make any changes that may be necessary along the way, because you don't know what's going to happen next year. Okay. The third reason, I'm telling you guys, you want to register for this. This workshop is my most sought after workshop. This workshop is the one that everybody asks me all year, hey, when are you going to do that again? At the beginning of the year, I usually get a lot of people that are asking for this. When are you going to do it again? When are you going to do it again? Sometimes I hear things in the middle of the year. Oh, Lisa, you should really do this a couple times a year. I could do it a couple times a year because there's aspects of it that do need to be readdressed at times. And we talk about that in the masterclass. Okay. It's not really a masterclass. It's a workshop. It's a workshop because we are doing it. We are all doing it together. I give you guys a little time you have a workbook and you plug your numbers in, you fill everything out. There's a place to actually write out your marketing for the year, not in fine-tuned detail because that would take way too long for a 4.5-hour class, but you're going to have your marketing defined for the year and written out for the year. I give you a calendar grid to work in, and we take the time to lay out not only talk about the products and services that you have available for the year to hit your goals and to get results and to see growth, but we have the marketing structure that we're going to put in place for you for the year 2025. Okay. The third reason you definitely want to get in this class, like ASAP, okay, is the execution. Okay. When you have a plan, it is easy to go ahead and execute the plan. If you don't have a plan, what exactly are you executing? Okay. And that is what I see people doing. They're not working with a written plan in place. They are not looking at that plan often enough, or maybe they do a plan at the beginning of the year and they don't ever look at it again. Okay. We are going to talk about the reasons why you should look at it again, how to actually work the business plan that we create in the class to actually restructure the year for yourself, like each quarter or each month, however often you want to check back with the plan. Okay. And sometimes it may be necessary to look at it monthly. Okay. It depends how things are going. Sometimes looking at it quarterly is good. And sometimes if you just hit the half-year mark and you look at it, if you're doing well, you just want to revisit it half year. You should always have that plan in place in front of you and know exactly what you're doing. Okay. But that plan helps you to execute everything that you have planned out for the year because it helps you to stay on track. It helps you to know exactly what you have to do to reach the goals that you set out for yourself. When you have a plan, you're more likely to reach the goals because you have a plan in place that you get to execute. Okay. Reason number 4, that you want to have a blueprint for 2025. Reason number 4, you want to have a blueprint for 2025. Okay. Guys, without getting political here, it didn't matter who won the election for this part. Okay. I just want to be very clear on that. Our dollar is poised to crash. Okay. So it didn't really matter who got in office. There's a lot of things going on in the financial markets right now. And you guys all know, the Dow Jones, it was, a record high and all that stuff. You guys hear that stuff and you think that everything is going okay. But there's a lot of things going on behind the scene that you don't know about, okay, if you're not paying attention. So, the dollar is not as prominent in the world as it once was. I want to be really careful how I say this. It's not as prominent in the world as it once was, which means it is not worth as much as it once was in the world economy. Okay. We are also poised on some different things. You guys have all heard about, Bitcoin and the alternative currencies, and the government's also been looking at those things. So what you don't know is when those things will be implemented by the government. Okay, when economic changes will happen. Um, there were some speeches made about pulling back on spending, and which, in my opinion, does need to happen, but nobody asked me for that. So, so, so there's a lot of things that could potentially happen within the next year. We have the change. We have the change in office. We have like a lot of things going on. You do not know how that will affect the economy. There's nobody out there that can know. But when you have a business plan in place, okay, and I don't have my old plan from last year in front of me right now, so I would hold it up to show you. When you have that plan in place, though, it allows you to actually go in and make the necessary changes as things happen. You have to have a plan that is a little flexible as far as things happening in the world and the economy and things like that, because those things, all of those things, can affect your bottom line. So when you have a plan in place and you know what you have on your plate and what you need to reach your goals for the rest of the year, and you know how you plan on getting there, when you see things happening in the world and the economy and things like that, it allows you to do some tweaking. It allows you to make a little bit, this little bit of changes. Maybe it's not much, maybe it's a big change, but it allows you to take a look at it and to make the changes and to have a written plan for those changes. Okay, that means you're going to go back and you're going to revisit it. Your plan is an active plan. It shouldn't be just done and set on a shelf somewhere or kept in the computer file somewhere. You should be looking at that plan regularly to, number one, make sure you're on track. Number two, see where you are as far as your marketing and what you have on that marketing schedule. Number three, see if there's any adjustments that need to be made to the plan. And we'll talk about that in the business planning workshop. And all of those things are critically important if you plan on reaching your goals by the end of 2025. Okay, this is why I help you to put a plan together and to evaluate it, and to look at it, and what to look for each quarter or each month as you go through the year. And I also help you with making adjustments and how you might want to do that. Okay, things to think about and things to consider in maybe changing the goals. Maybe you're 6 months into the year and you're not even close. Okay, you're not even close to that halfway mark. Okay, so there may be some changes that you need to make, whether it's your pricing, whether it's your offers, whether it's the business structure, whether a lot of things. So I actually go through this whole process on how to look at and evaluate what needs to happen. Okay. So all of that is falling under economic changes. You do not know. It's the unknown. Okay. And with the change of seats this year for America, anyway, we don't know. We don't know. Okay. The fifth reason you absolutely want to register for the business planning workshop, to create your blueprint for success, is for business stability. When you have a plan and when you have a plan of execution, which you'll have when you build that plan, I'll show you how to execute that, make sure that happens. When you have the plan for growth, when you have the plan to hit your goals, okay, that creates stability in your business. And I'm going to show you how to look at your offers in a way that allows you to create that stability in your business. It's critically important to have stability in your business. And you can create that if you have the right plan in place. Okay. So those are the 5 reasons, and they are very, very important reasons that you should register for the business planning workshop. 2025 Blueprint for Success is the bit.ly link, 2025 Blueprint for Success, bit.ly/2025 Blueprint for Success. If you're listening, really, really important to get that plan in place. Register at this link below. Okay. Register here. I will drop the link when I finish up this video. I will drop the live link for you guys. Okay. You definitely want to get in here. This could transform your business in 2025. Just having this, just seeing this. I can't tell you how many people come to this workshop and they realize that what they thought their goals were, with what they have to offer, there's no way to reach them. And we talk about that. Okay. It's happened almost every single workshop that I've had, that I've taught. And that's why so many of you are not reaching your goals, because you don't have the right path to actually get there. So we create that in the business planning workshop. I love teaching this. I love this because you know what? I do mine right along with you guys. We take a few minutes at each section and we're working on it together. You get to ask questions. You get to get my advice and my help while you're creating that business plan for 2025. You also get the benefit of the group. Okay. So whoever is in the workshop, sometimes it's good to like throw an idea out there and you get some great responses. I promise you that. I've seen it happen in the workshop where people get stuck on something, or maybe their offer isn't gonna do it, isn't gonna bring the money in. Okay. And as a group, we'll help you to change that and fix that. So this workshop is high value, high touch. You walk away with a physical business plan. It is written. It is written. You can go through the workbook. I send you a workbook and we go through that whole workbook and you fill that out. You have that written business plan when we finish this class. Okay. So you don't have to go and do something else afterwards. The only thing you have to do is go back and tweak it. And maybe if you didn't finish some of the sections, to go back and do that. So you literally get to create your business plan in this half-day workshop with me, with assistance, and with support from the group and feedback from the group to help you move it along to a place where you are going to see some positive results in your business. Okay. So the 5 reasons why you need this business blueprint for success for 2025. 5 reasons are your goals and results, growth, execution, economic changes, and business stability. Listen, if you think nothing else, think of the growth aspect and hitting your goals and having stability in your business. Those 3 alone should be speaking to you if you're not hitting your goals for this year. Okay. I encourage you to get in this workshop and register today. I'm super excited. You will get the workbook sent to you closer to the workshop. I do not send the workbook out ahead of time. Okay. And the reason I don't send the workbook out ahead of time is because I don't want you working the workbook. Okay. We do this in the workshop together. That way we get to talk about each of the things as we go through them. I love teaching this workshop. I hope that you will register for the workshop. This is an amazing workshop. I promise you it is high value. I promise you, you will walk away with a plan or at least some ideas about your business, or the knowledge that maybe you need to rethink your offers because they're not going to hit your goals. They're not going to help you hit your goals. And I can't tell you how many times that happens when people come to me and they have these goals and they're offered, there's just no way that they would be able to do it. So I encourage you, check out the workshop. Check out the workshop. It is Friday the 22nd. Okay. It is Friday the 22nd. It's not a free workshop. It is a paid workshop because you get a business plan. We do the business plan together. You get my expertise. You get structure. We go through so much in here. I promise you very high value in this workshop as we go through everything. And I promise you that you will leave knowing what you need to do for 2025 to reach the goals that you set out for yourself. Okay. So that is what I have for you today. Like I said, it's in 2 weeks. It's Friday, 2 weeks from now. You definitely want to get in here. You do not want to delay. The first workshop that I had it sold out. It was crazy. So the people that have done the workshop, I have people that want to do the workshop each year, that they come back again and again. And it's because it is so high value. It really helps you to focus on your business and how you're going to reach your goals. Okay. It really helps you to see things in your business that you may not have seen. Okay. So get in there, register today. I promise high value. That I do promise you will absolutely get that. We'll absolutely have a workbook to print out, write in, have the plan in your hand when you leave the workshop. Okay. So that is really all I have for you today. If you want to check out a few more details, I do have all of my headers in my social media. Have a on Facebook. If you click on it, it talks a little bit more about it. On the other platforms, it's not going to really talk a little bit more about it, but I do have events on both LinkedIn and Facebook. So if you want to go into those events, find them on my profiles, check them out. I have a little bit more of a write-up in those events for you to check it out, but you do have to register. Like I said, it's not a free event. It is a paid event because we are doing your business plans together. Okay. And we don't leave, it's a 4.5 hour workshop, but we don't leave until we're done. Okay. So that is what I have for you guys today. Like I said, I promise you high value. I do deliver high value regularly for my clients, and they know that. Okay. So if you've never worked with me, this may be an opportunity for you to get into something that I'm teaching and learn a little bit more about me and understand how I can help you to reach your goals for 2025 outside of this workshop. But this workshop is a great way, even if you never work with me, it's a great way to get that business plan in place for 2025, know exactly what you're doing and how you're going to get there. So that's what I have you guys today. Thank you guys for listening, for being here. Check out the workshop at this link. This is where you register. If you want a little bit more of a write-up, there's events on Facebook and LinkedIn for you to check out the write-up. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys today. Hope to see you there. I'm super excited. Can't wait.